I'll wait till the last minute to close my door.
Yep.
Okay. Seatbelt, you got your seatbelt good?
Mine's on.
Flight controls, let's do our box. So you start in all the way.
Yep, all the way in.
All the way in. My side goes up and yours is down.
Yep.
Elevator comes up, yes, I agree with that. Your side's up, my side's down. Yeah, that felt good to me.
Yep, and do your rudders.
Rudder's going left, rudder's going right.
Good.
Yep, I feel good about all that. I did check flight controls, elevator trim is set for takeoff. Rudder trim we don't have. Flight instruments, I actually did look at my
Yep, so just walk through like all 6, it's easy. So reading on 0, on the horizon.
Horizon.
3000, and it matches our field elevation to the T.
Roger.
Just slightly below 0, so that's what you use as your 0.
Gotcha.
But it'll usually get fixed on the air.
And that's close.
Yep.
Check that. Okay. Fuel selector valve is on both. Mixture. We'll go rich here for our run up. Throttle to 1700. Feeder on the brakes.
I'm with you.
17.
Look at the vortices coming off the prop tips. You see them?
Yeah. There is. Do you feel that's 17 to you?
Yeah, that's 17.
Okay. Now let's do a mag check here. This is left mag. About 150 RPM, would you say?
Yeah, it's looking about it.
Back to both.
Yeah, because it's hanging out there. It's right at the limit still.
Let's try the other.
Yep, go ahead.
Other side.
That's 100.
And so it's within 75 tolerance. Back to both. Feel that checks out. Suction is good. We don't have an ammeter. Engine instruments all in the green.
Yep.
And
just for your ammeter, just make sure that this is not eliminated.
Roger. Let's check carb heat for the drop here. There it is. Significant.
Yeah.
Throttle to idle. Gonna keep running. Carb heat off. Good there, I believe. Okay. Feel good about that. And throttle back to 1000 RPM.
Yep. I'm gonna try some.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll take it back up to 17. So it's one of the things that we can do in order to help clean our plugs from like oil or carbon, whatever may be on them, is we can lean it way out on the ground. Have I ever done this with you?
I've seen it also.
Fouling plugs, yeah. They're not really fouling, they're smooth, but it might get a little bit of that carbon crap off of them if we get it hot enough. So you slowly bring this out. See, the engine's happy there, he's coming up on us. Wow, got a whole 100 RPM rise out of that. Right there. And we just let her sit here for a minute. We'll take her on up to 2,000 and she'll do it without stalling on us. Yeah.
You have the brakes?
Yep.
So I'm going to move my seat up a notch.
Yep, I got them.
Alright. Oh yeah, that's better.
Yeah, so we got pretty nice and warm EGTs. Let her sit here for a minute. Awesome. I do a mag test again.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
And here is left.
Right at the 150.
Yep, same, isn't it? Back to both. Yeah, he needs to check those plugs. And here's the right.
Yeah, it's a left set of plugs. Okay.
Back to both.
We're at the tolerance, but still flyable. Okay. I think it might attribute to our performance, but
yeah,
we
will. Beacon and strobe are on. Nav lights we don't need. Flaps are up.
Yep.
For takeoff. Throttle friction lock, I'll deal with that after we get the throttle where it needs to be, and transponder is to altitude.
Yep.
So then we kind of looked through everything again, right?
Yeah,
I mean, we kind of just did it. Yeah.
Bang, bang.
Both trim is correct, flaps, mixture's forward, throws out, carb heat is off, lights is required, seatbelt switches, transponder.
Yep.
I think it looks good.
Everything looks good. You want to try to take off brief this time?
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
All right, so we're gonna taxi out here to 2-3. If we're not feeling good by the end of the yellow taxi marks, we'll abort, pull the throttle all the way out, and brake, full braking, and pull back on the yoke for some aerodynamic braking.
Good.
If anything bizarro happens, you're gonna ask for control, and I'm gonna give it to you immediately. If we have a problem, an engine problem, once we're off the ground,
be aiming for 79.
Try to get to 79. That's going to be the best option there.
Yeah.
If we're above 1,000 feet and we have a problem, we're going to get back here. You're going to do it, obviously.
Right.
But we'll get back here. Yeah.
All right, good job.
We'll take off and get to pattern altitude and then turn out towards the west.
East or west, whichever one you want to go. Doesn't matter.
Go west again.
Cool.
You know what,
Yeah, west probably better. There's a few more points out there to use for the 8s on. I didn't check the winds aloft, but usually they're predominantly out of west. We can look at the stacks once we get up. And
oh, there. I pulled my entire thing out. There we go. All right.
All right.
You ready to go?
Let's get it.
Let's get it going. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima is taking runway 23 for a departure to the west, Fairmont.
Finals clear on both runways. No fog.
Fog has burned off.
But it's really close to the dew point. When you see the prop tips getting that little bit of vortices coming off of it, you can tell it's pretty close. We'll do the same thing, static run up.
Yep. No wind to speak of.
Yep, that's good.
Yeah.
Kicker hard right. Lots of right pedal, lots of right brake. Yep, little power to help walk it around. Good. Just barely lay on the brake. There you go. Perfect. Now straighten the wheel up, let it roll forward, and straighten the nose wheel up a little bit. All right, now hold the brakes.
All right, you ready to go?
Yep, ready. Full power.
Lights are good, full power, nice and easy in. Ready to go?
See if we can get any more horsepower out of it here. See it come up a little bit?
Yep.
Go.
Ready?
Yep.
Off the brakes. Heels on the floor, right rudder. Airspeed's alive. 40 miles per hour. 50 miles per hour.
Yeah, looking good.
60 miles per hour. We're going to rotate here.
Yep, hold it right there. Just hold the nose right where it's at. Perfect.
65, 70.
Yeah, just climb out at that 60, 70-ish range to get above everything first.
Yeah, this is much better performance than last time. We're at 75 now.
Yeah, but just kind of let her slowly bleed off to VY now.
Feeling good. This is nice. 500 feet per minute climb.
Yeah.
Little right rudder.
Playing with that mixture, it seems like it might be rigged a little rich. That, or our density altitude's up there a little bit more, so we might have to start leaning a little more for takeoff.
There's 80, just over 80, which I think somewhere between 80 and 85 is actually this airplane's VY, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. 80, it seemed happier.
Yeah.
Yeah, much better. See, we're at 500 feet per minute.
This is good.
Yeah. This is what I would want.
I'm going to lock my throttle just for a second.
Good.
And give myself just a little bit of trim here.
Go for it.
So I don't have
I
to
want to
work
ridge
so
it back
hard.
up here so she doesn't get too hot.
Yep.
Yeah, I got about a 50 RPM rise out of that little bit of changing.
Is that right?
Yeah. Mixture.
There's 85.
Well, we're going to be hard pressed to find somewhere to do some stuff out
Yeah,
west. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
we could do landings first. I mean, and then maybe to burn off some more. I mean,
that works.
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's go
Did
on.
you get time? What time did we take off?
I'm at right at 9 o'clock. Sorry, 8 o'clock.
Perfect.
Get you back on the ground by 9:30ish. Put away by 9:30 rather. If you want, let's just go ahead and call tower up. We can go down there and do our landings and play around for a little bit.
All right. So yeah, we'll give them a call. We're about
double. So this is a 4 mile ring. Yep.
It's 5 miles, so 7 miles to the north.
Yeah.
Give them a call. You think?
Works for me. And we have Bravo.
Bravo. Yep.
Yep.
Clarksburg Tower, Skyhawk 3852 Lima. We're 7 miles to the north, inbound for touch and go.
Skyhawk 3852 Lima, Clarksburg Tower. Ident, Clarksburg altimeter 3001.
All right, ident and 3001, and we have Bravo 3852 Lima.
Start a little left turn.
3852 Lima, ident observed. Clarksburg Tower information, Bravo no longer current. Information, Charlie's now current. Wind calm, altimeter 3001. No other pertinent changes from last hour's ATIS. Runway 21, clear for the option.
All right, we'll get Charlie clear for the option. Runway 21, 3852 Lima.
You don't have to really pick it up. He kind of gave it to you when he said all that stuff. So when he was telling you the
Roger.
winds and no pertinent changes, it's kind
Gotcha.
of him filling you in. And
Cool.
I didn't realize it was after the hour, so it is time for a new ATIS.
And November 52 Lima, make left or right traffic, pilot discretion.
We'll go left, I think.
Yeah,
All right, we'll make left traffic. Thanks, 352 Lima.
that's good. Just level off here, 25. And go ahead and let's just get
I
set
can
up
see
on
the
a
runway.
Yeah, let's get on a real long final and
A real long final?
yeah, just set ourselves up on a nice long final and get ourselves stabilized all the way down through there. You can pull your power back if you want to just cruise down through there.
See if we can get out to like 22.
That's good. 22
23,
works.
Something like that.
Yeah, got this little layer.
Yep, I sure do.
So usually that indicates a temperature inversion. So if we were to climb a little more, it would actually get warmer. It's trapping this crud down low. And that's probably where our winds, see this like right here, we're right on the top of this temperature inversion.
I see.
We got a thermometer?
Yeah, it's...
It's 70 here. I guarantee if we climbed it, we get hotter. It's supposed to get colder.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We gonna try to stay high and slip this one, or we just want to land here this
Let's
time?
just do some normal landings. We can
okay.
play with the slips afterwards, unless you want to do one right off
No,
the
it
bat.
doesn't matter to me.
Because they're pretty wild.
We can do normal landing now.
All right, go ahead and start rolling into your final real easy. Perfect. So the only thing about straight in landings, we don't have those waypoints like we would if we had a traffic pattern, like your downwind,
Yeah.
beam the numbers, that kind of thing. So
Right.
the trick is to set up a distance that will give you that time. Does that make sense?
Roger.
So go ahead and pull your power out. See, we're way high on the PAPI, and
Yep.
we control all that altitude change, mostly with power at this
So
point.
carb heat in.
Yep, go ahead and pull it on. We'll just leave it on.
I said I was going to stop asking that. Anytime I go below 2100, I'm just going to do it.
That's right. At or below it, because again, I've heard tales of this engine. I don't want to trust it. Today, the day is a day that is going to happen. Humid, and it's about 70 degrees out.
Gotcha.
That's prime territory.
Roger.
All right, let's get over to the right. See how the runway's kind of like facing crooked?
Yeah.
The way you can always tell if you're centered up, if you, from where you're sitting, and that runway looks like one continuous stretch, it would go for forever. You know what I'm saying?
I see. Yep.
So, still kind of slanted, right about there is center line. And we might still have to crab because we got some wind coming out of the west. It's going to keep pushing us.
Gotcha.
So just hold maybe point more at the terminal or the tower.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Good. So let's push the nose down a little more. Pull that power on out. There you go. It's probably 1500. If we can get it.
You go flaps, first notch of flaps.
That's what I was going to say. Let's go first notch of flaps. 1, 2. Good.
Keep that nose down.
Yep, pull that power on out. We're way high. Just leave it out until we get on the PAPI. We got a long way to go before we get down that low. And then I want you to focus. Pick a spot on your windshield.
Yep.
See those white 1,000 footers?
Yeah.
Maintain that with your power. So if those start climbing on the windshield, that means we're dropping. We need to add power. And if those start sinking on the windshield, like you could probably aim across the top of this or pick a distance above it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I kind of put it at the top of my compass. Good. What we at, 80 miles an hour?
Yep.
Good. Just maintain that. Go ahead and second notch flaps over this big flat spot. 1, 2.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and we'll do 30 degrees. We'll save 40 for short fields only. Maybe soft fields if I feel like it's necessary.
Have to bring in some power here.
Yep. Right when that second light starts to change.
Okay.
Right about now.
I feel like I want to do.
Yep, go ahead. Perfect. And then maintain your pitching for that 75. We'll wait for the last notch flaps, slightly right of center line. A little power. A little power. See it sinking? There we go. A little more. Try about 1700. Wind's right down the runway. Perfect. So remember,
Yep.
just a little right aileron is where center is, and just hold it there. There you go. Just let
a
it.
little fast.
That's all right. So now reduce that power a little bit. Full flaps.
About 30.
30. Yeah. Good. Right on speed.
Oh yeah, this feels great.
Just hold her what you got.
This feels real good. Little right rudder.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Yep. Oh yeah.
All right, pull slowly, reduce the power. Slowly reduce, keep pulling it.
Yep.
Close it, all the way out. Start pulling, pull, 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 hold. Look down the runway.
Yep, I'm looking at the end. A little float, but we're okay.
Yep, pull, 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 hold. See it's climbing a little bit?
Yep, it's all right.
Keep pulling.
We're okay.
Yeah, more than good.
Earth.
Butter.
Carb heat in. Sorry
You're
about
all
that.
right.
Flaps up, ready to go. We got room still?
Yep, go for it. More than enough.
My flaps all the way up. Will you check for me?
Flaps are up.
Okay, thank you. Oh yeah, because we're already at rotation speed. I keep forgetting, you know, we're already so fast from landing.
Yep. So if I had any critique,
Yes, please.
it would be, let's try and focus on that center line a little more. Your touchdown was nose high. Everything felt good on the touchdown. Just playing with that feeling of coming closer to the ground, and you know, we climbed a little bit, but you held it. That's the most important thing. Never, ever, ever let that stick go forward once you start pulling back.
Gotcha.
Once you begin to
you don't
flare.
want to go nose wheel down or prop, you know.
Well, that as soon as, more of an aerodynamic thing, you know, I was talking about the theory. This is one of those times I might actually tell you about the theory. So as soon as you start adding angle of attack in order to maintain level of flight, like you are really having to pitch up to maintain a level flight.
Yeah.
Your angle of attack is dramatically increasing, because right, angle of wings here, but the wind is here.
I see.
Difference in the two is great. As soon as you release that pressure, you're no longer going to fly. You're going to fall right down. It's going to be a rough landing.
I see.
So, have you ever seen like a ratchet strap?
Yeah.
When you're pulling back, you can never go the other way unless you release it.
I see.
So just click, 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 click.
I see.
Think of it in that form.
Okay.
All right, at about 18 to 19, you can start your crosswind. Yep. Yep, pretty good. You're on pretty much on the center line of the runway behind us.
Nice, easy 15-degree turn or so.
Yeah.
Pattern altitude 21.
Yeah, 22.
22.
Yep, 20 is what I use in the climbs. And then 30 in the descents.
Roger.
In the pattern. So go ahead and roll it out
rolling
about here. Your rudder's feeling awesome. That's perfect.
Thanks.
Now
man.
look at your runway. See how nice and square?
Yep, that feels real good. I'm going to start nose down a little bit.
Yep, go ahead and ease your
A
way.
little power out a little bit.
Keep your power in. You got 200 feet to go.
Oh, that's right, 22.
That's
want it to be 21.
Go ahead and start your downwind. Remember, use that strut as a measuring device to tell you how far you are from the center line.
Okay.
Good. And remember, we might have to turn into the wind a little more to keep it from getting blown away.
Roger.
So just a couple degrees, that's good. Now you can level and pull it right back.
3852 Lima, runway 21, clear for the option. Use caution, mowing in progress, departure in left side.
Clear for the option, runway 21, 352 Lima. Mowing in progress, so keep your eyes peeled
Yeah, I saw him.
for the lawnmower man. All right, that's a little bit too much.
Yeah, a little bit.
And
But look at the distance that gave you. That's about right.
That's pretty good, yep.
So you can set the power at about 22, 21-ish. Yep, good. Just right at the bottom of the, if there were a green arc, it'd be stopping at 21. So let's turn to the left a little more. We're drifting closer. So let's find something. So let's go ahead and square our wings off. Keep turning to the right some.
Okay.
Right about there.
Okay.
Take a snapshot of something off your nose. There's not a lot to pick out today, but see that little glimmering light?
Yeah.
So kind of to the right of that.
Okay.
Now just hold your nose there. Remember, right aileron kind of is where neutral is on this thing.
All right.
All right, downwind, go ahead and get your carb heat on. Good. Might have to add a little power because they're reduced.
Yep. And then I'll wait till we're beam the touchdown, or the numbers.
Yep, so beam the numbers. 17, flaps 1.
Yep. 1700 RPM is right here, and first notch of flaps 2. And start your descent, because it's very important.
Yep, go ahead and push that nose down. There you go. This is the sight picture we should see. Now notice we're pointing over here, but we're actually kind of drifting.
I do see that.
That's that rectangular course concept.
I do see that, yep.
Alright, before landing, fuel's on both mixtures full, Rich. You can go and turn taxi light on if you want, just crack the first one.
It's on.
Alright, look back at your runway, not quite on the 45.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, you can go ahead and start that turn though, because it is a bigger runway.
Alright, we'll start our base turn here, a little bit of back elevator.
Perfect. Just keep her around at 80.
Maintain that. There's 80.
Look at your runway again and square it off. So right about now. A lot of guys tend to roll out early on this.
Yeah.
Notice the runway, look out at the front of your wing. Notice how they're parallel?
Yes,
That's
sir.
what you want to see. If they ever look like the wing is touching the runway, you're not quite
Next
square.
notch flaps coming in. It's 20 degrees.
Perfect. And he cleared us for the option already?
Yeah. Look good on final there to you.
Final's clear.
Okay.
A good altitude, maybe a fuzz high, so just reduce the power and nudge. Good. Wait on your turn to final.
Yep.
Keep those wings level.
I think about now, maybe.
Maybe a little longer.
Okay.
Because it is wider. Do it about now. And we do have a headwind. And keep that nose down, 30 degrees of bank. Now, just focus on your runway.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you when to roll out.
Okay.
Perfect. Roll it out. Right on glide.
And we can make the infield now, so would you do last notch of flaps here?
Just wait a little longer.
Okay.
Just to keep things stable. So we're climbing a fuzz.
Okay.
Just let that nose down and just a slight power reduction. Perfect. Now focus, maintaining that center line, even on your rollout this time. Fly the airplane.
How about flaps now?
Yep, go ahead.
Yep, I'll watch the center line.
Good. 30 degrees of flaps.
Little, yeah, we're good. We're on approach speed here.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Maybe a little bit of a right crosswind, but the stock's pretty dead though. Start reducing the power over the numbers. Flight power out. Close it about now. Close it all the way out. There you go. Up, just glide her down. So start pitching up about now. Look down the runway. You're drifting off to the right a little bit, so just a little left aileron. Good. Pull, pull, pull.
A little hard.
That's all right.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
Carb
There you go. So just get us onto the center line first. Real small corrections.
Flaps coming up.
Yeah.
Flaps are up, I believe.
Yep.
And full power.
Full power.
Right rudder.
The pace that you add power is perfect.
Is it?
It's so smooth.
Rotate.
Yep. So just keep that in mind. It's what you've got going on for your power.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Thank you. Good.
There's some over.
Right rudder. I see him.
Yep, right rudder.
All right. So I think I felt like maybe my transition or my flare there was a little early. I was pulling, and that's how we ended up high and then came
I
down
wouldn't
a little
necessarily
fast.
say early.
Okay.
I think you might have, your transition might have been too abrupt.
Okay.
So as you're
gotcha.
transitioning, it's a real smooth, it's almost an art. You know, it's just kind of getting the airplane to where it's no longer having that airspeed that it needs to fly.
Gotcha.
Really want to see if this thing still works. If it does.
I need a rear view mirror because I cannot even a little bit see the runway behind me.
Look over your right shoulder.
It's hard.
You can't do it?
Well, I mean, yeah, I can actually there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, our climb performance is much better, and it's got to be a combination of fuel and coolness.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, this is much better, much better. All right, I'm going to start my crosswind turn now. We're about 1850.
Good, perfect.
20-degree bank turn on the climb. Keep the climb coming. Thinking high wing, I can't see. I gotta just use my numbers.
That's fine.
Adjust. Yeah, that's pretty good.
At least you know 120 is the 90 degree. And here's an easier way to do it.
Stop 2 Lima, runway 21, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 213, about 2 Lima.
So do you know the rule when you can actually shorten your tail number?
After he...
Shortens it, yeah.
Yeah.
So if he shortens it, you can shorten it.
Did he shorten it that time?
Yeah, he did. I was just making sure you knew it.
Okay. Let's start our turn here.
The fact that you're on the radio is just Blows me away.
I'm also going to reduce power slightly and start leveling out here at 22. Flight sim, man, it's good for something.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to be unhappy with my decisions here, I think. First of all, I need to probably stop climbing at some point.
You're
I'm above pattern altitude by about 50 feet, and then I'm getting over a little bit more because
you're just kind of long on your
I got a little long on that turn.
crosswind. Yep.
And then I'm going to make an adjustment here.
So go ahead and start turning to parallel it. So maybe we can start that, make our crosswind just a fuzz shorter instead of flying out on that 120 heading. You know, we can shorten it up to
Gotcha.
a little longer, a little shorter rather.
Right. So I'm looking for my spot that I found a little bit ago. I'm not terribly parallel here.
Yep, so go ahead and turn to your right a little bit. Look at your runway. So turn, wait till about right. Now that's your parallel. So take a picture of that.
Yeah.
And then carb heat. And power reduced to 17. Flaps 1. And the plane will automatically descend on its own, but just ensure that it does. 85 miles per hour. Looking good. Alright, we're still kind of at our pattern altitude, so we can just kind of nudge it over, and that's about where we should start our base.
Let's do it then.
Good. Watch that speed, keep it at 80.
I think right about here.
Perfect.
Looks pretty good.
And looking outside to see how we're tracking, kind of to the right, but that's perfect. We're aiming just to the left of the hospital.
Affirmative. How about under 85? Under 85. Come in more flaps
Yeah,
here.
we can go second.
Cat 4711, cross 22 on a taxiway echo without delay.
Alright, we'll slow her down on final, because I gotta, he's crossing now.
Yeah.
Cat 4711, you going to the ramp or the departure?
Engine instruments are all good, final.
Roger, Cat 4711, runway 21, taxi via Alpha.
I'm going to turn here in just a second.
Yep, right about now. Go ahead.
Okay, here comes a
And
30
we're way
degree
high,
bank.
so just go ahead and reduce your power and lower that nose. Good. Now look at the
Runway 21 via Alpha.
Perfect. And once you get those bank settings, you know, just kind of lock it in and just watch what you got going on.
Are you looking for flight following, sir?
He's pretty loud. Is he loud to you?
Yeah, he's a little loud.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, say intention what you want.
All right, I'm gonna pull the power out a little.
Yep.
A little high.
Good.
Altitude?
See the first red.
Yeah, so just keep that power right about there is fine.
Roger, thank you.
Yep, focus on that center line. Good. Perfect. Now just hold that drift right about there.
Cat 4711, squawk 4121, departure frequency 121.15.
Good.
Feel pretty good about the flap setting there?
Yeah, that's good. I'm just
A little
watching.
slow, a little slow.
You're alright. Right on speed. You're pretty good. Right, get over to your right a little bit. Right there. Now just hold those wings right about there. Remember, the less movements, the better.
Gotcha.
Power, start reducing it. Go ahead and start reducing it. Yep, close it. Pull, pull, pull.
Nice and easy.
Close the throttle. Yep, now pitch, 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 pitch. Wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad, wasn't bad.
Good.
Flaps coming up, carb heat. I should do carb heat first, probably.
It doesn't matter.
Flaps up,
Flaps are indicating and visually checked up.
full power.
Good, we're closer to center line that time.
Yeah, it was better.
Good.
60.
Are you trimming on final? Do you feel like it's getting pretty heavy?
Yeah, I should probably be.
Because this is a 6-cylinder. It's not real big, but it is a little bigger than the 4-cylinder, so it does have a little more weight on the nose. I don't know, it actually 300 cubic inches. It would not be bigger.
I will trim this time.
Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah, just maybe a little bit of nose up right before you pull the power out, because you're really. I notice the nose is dropping a lot when you're reducing the power.
We'll go for a shorter crosswind here, like we said. See how that helps us out a little bit.
Yeah, that'll help us with our distance.
You log in these landings?
Yep. There's my counter.
Ah, love it.
And I'm writing them on here, but
you are a professional.
I wouldn't go that far.
What a pro.
I don't think where we can go for these maneuvers.
066 ground.
Perfect.
066.
Your pattern's really good. Just a little bit on the downwind. We got a little work to do. The base and final stuff, that's usually where most of the problems at, but you got that nailed down pretty good. And then obviously that flare to land, the round out to the flare, which that is the biggest grasping point of the entire, almost learning to fly, is learning that art of transitioning from.
I mean, there's no way to learn it other than to feel it and do it. I mean, you've just got to get a feel for what that feels like.
Yeah. 066 cross 92 on taxi echo.
From flying the airplane to a point where it likes to, and then taking it to a spot where it doesn't want to, about 6 inches above the ground.
Right, exactly.
All right, go ahead and start your turn now. That's good. Keep it right at 20. Yep. And lock it in. Look outside. Perfect. And this plane, I've noticed, is kind of squishy on final. The controls aren't very effective. All right, roll it out about now.
This is Roger.
So now look at your runway, and it should look like it's parallel with where our nose is pointing.
I think it's pretty good this time.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm gonna.
Usually how we have guys, and I really don't like doing this, but see that there's a little lake up here. Off of the right. Maple Lake, I think is what it is.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Yep, perfect. And now just trim her out, and about midfield, give him a call.
I bet he cleared us before. He's been kind of on top of that.
Just a fuzz, close, good. You're turning away from the runway.
Yeah, I felt it. I will call him here in just a second if he doesn't.
Yeah, call him at your beam.
I'll be at the beam point.
Yeah, slightly before it. Go ahead and just call him now. Just send some weight.
Clarksburg Tower, Scott 3852 Lima, midfield downwind, left downwind, runway 21.
That's 52 Lima, continue inbound, runway 21.
What do you say?
Just continue.
Okay, so I just say that?
Yep, continue.
Continue, 3852 Lima, thanks.
All right, a beam.
Say again?
And 3852 Lima is continuing. Trying to get those cap guys out, which is whatever it is.
I just want to make sure he didn't say, continue downwind or continue.
He just said continue. Continue inbound is what I heard.
Okay. All right, I'm going to start my base.
Let's go out a little further because I don't know what he's holding up for. All right, go ahead and start it now.
That's 52 Lima, runway 21, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 21, 3852 Lima.
Well.
Clarksburg Tower, Cap 4711, ready to go 21 when you are.
Cap 4711, Clarksburg Tower, hold short runway 21 and take.
Say again, sir.
Hold short runway 21.
I understand, clear takeoff on 21, is that correct, sir?
Oh my gosh.
Cap 4711, hold shorter runway 21, landing traffic.
Hold short 21, roger.
Good Lord.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean.
Yeah. All right, start that left turn. A little low on this one, that's a power.
Did you clear final?
Yep, final's cleared. Perfect. This is a little longer final, but had a feeling that was going to happen.
I see the cap plane.
Yep. All right, reduce the power slightly. Climbing up, see the ball, see
Yep.
there you go. Good.
Little right center.
A little right of center, perfect.
I'm gonna pull the power just a little bit more if that's
Yep.
okay with you.
Yep, go for it, we're way high.
I'm gonna bring in the last notch flaps.
Yep, go ahead, you can pull that power on that actually if you'd like. Yep, just go ahead and idle it.
Oh, pitch
glide
for
down to the
70
runway.
or pitch for 75-ish.
Good, pitching and trimming right through here. If you're having to hold any weight, maybe give it a little swipe of nose up. There you go. Now start reducing that power. Well, hold it right where you're actually. Now reduce it. Slowly close it. About the 500 footers, these triple marks, you should be closed.
I'm gonna start pulling back, okay?
Yep, slow.
Close the
Look
power.
down, pull, pull, pull. Oh, not too much. Real small. There you go. Hold, pull, pull, pull.
Not bad. Not bad, huh?
That was all you, man.
Flaps up, coming up.
Yep. A little too hard on the rudder when you're rolling out. That's probably why you're feeling that way.
I can't nail that. I just can't seem to get
Just
that.
lay your foot on it.
Can you verify flaps for me?
Flaps are verified.
Cap 4711, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
He's going to
Yeah,
us alive.
4711, clear for takeoff.
60 feels to be a nice little rotation
Yeah,
speed.
it just wants to come up right there.
Yeah.
It really does. I'm gonna climb out at 85 just to try to stay away from him.
Well, we'll probably turn our crosswind a little early. Once you get, he didn't really give us much time. Go ahead. Let me go ahead and have the airplane if you don't mind.
Your airplane.
My aircraft. We'll start our turn here so he can get out. Not my most preferred method, but it's going to change everything.
Yep.
I'll kind of fly this way to get us some distance because we're not going to make the downwind altitude traffic pattern if we go ahead and turn onto the downwind now.
See the cap plane on ADSB, so at least
Yeah.
we can follow him there.
All right, you can have it back. Just kind of keep me in a real gentle 5 to 10 degree bank. Just join the downwind
Okay.
and keep the climb coming at 80. It feels natural at 80 to kind of
Yeah.
be honest with you.
So we're just gonna keep turning all the way around to the downwind here.
Just kind of keep her on the downwind. And yep, you can do a little more bank now. I'm trying to get us time it out so we can hit altitude at pattern, or hit the downwind at about our pattern altitude.
I see.
Cap 4711, contact departure, get 8.
Departure, thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Almost did it. I mean, we almost nailed
All
that.
right, roll it out right there. Good. All right, you want to slip on this one?
Yeah, you want to so we climb a little bit more?
Yeah, climb run up to 2,200. And here's what I want to ask you.
Cap 52 Lima, runway 21, clear for the option.
Clear for the option. Runway 21, 352 Lima. Yeah, go ahead.
We will not descend below 1,800 on final.
Okay.
So when you do your base, don't put any flaps in. Just all you got to do is pull the carb heat on and
Okay.
set the power at about 17. So for a slip, we are going to be doing opposite rudder and aileron.
Okay.
Typically what you want, with the wind calm, you can slip either side. So I'll let you pick. You want nose left or nose right? Typically nose left is what most guys like.
Yeah.
But what we go off of is the wind. If it is a crosswind, we need to have the wind so that it hits the airplane in the side. So if the wind is coming from the right, we want to go left rudder. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right, so we're beaming the numbers. Go ahead. Carb heat and reduce the power and keep her at about no lower than 1,800 feet.
Okay.
I want to let you do it because me doing it's not going to do you any good.
That's fine.
But I'll talk you through it. So it's going to go rudder full to the floor.
Okay.
It's gradual. You don't have to jam it in.
Yeah.
And as you're adding it in, you're going to go opposite aileron. The aileron is what's going to control you drift-wise over the center of the runway.
Right.
The rudder is just simply there to broadside the airplane to slow it down. All right, you can go ahead and start your base. I've got to get one of those.
Oh, dude.
I've got the Raspberry Pi. I just need to buy the kit.
You can, I'm gonna leave this one in the plane. You can use it anytime you use this plane.
Awesome.
I should have rolled out sooner.
You're good. No, look at your
All
runway.
right.
You're perfect. And remember, over time, we haven't reset it.
That's
it
true.
might need
It's
reset.
still pretty close. It's
And
pretty close.
It's not accurate unless the plane's straight and level and unaccelerated.
Roger.
So
All right, we're coming to about 2,000 here.
let's do it at 80 knots. just so that we are, or 80 miles per hour, just so that we are above.
We've been pretty good about that today.
Yeah, I did pretty good today.
Final look good over there.
Yeah, maybe just a little more power now.
Okay.
Go ahead and level off right here, 19. So a little more power. A little more. There you go, a little more, a little more. Perfect. Look at your final there.
Yeah, I see it.
You're going to be amazed at how fast you can drop this thing. Go ahead and start. So obviously the concern is stall spin, because you are very uncoordinated in this case. So we got to keep some airspeed on our wings.
Okay.
80 knots or miles per hour, and we will be able to maintain that easily in this steep of a dive.
Right.
So just hold this altitude.
Okay.
And when I say wind, I want you to pull the power to idle.
Yeah.
All the way to the stops. We're going to drop right down on that runway.
No way.
Yep. Go ahead and just drop it. Pull
Okay.
it.
Coming to idle.
Yep,
Okay.
all the way.
All right.
Left rudder.
Ready.
Lots of right aileron. Push it on in. Now get the nose down. It's going to feel really funky. There we are. And hold 80 knots.
90
Look at that.
knots currently.
That's fine. 190 mile an hour, whatever. Yep. So a little less right aileron.
Yeah.
See how it's kind of drifting?
Yeah.
And now add it back in.
I see. Yeah.
When I tell you I want you to recover, just keep on that rudder. I want to let off a little pressure.
Okay.
See how useful this could be?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Alright, start slowly letting rudder off.
Okay.
Slowly let the rudder off, a little more, a little more.
Yeah.
Alright, start flaring.
Okay.
Pull, 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 pull it up.
Nice.
Flap up landings.
Car
are
beats
fast.
in. Nice, easy on the rudder.
Yep.
Full power.
Very
We're
good.
already at rotation speed.
Yep, so lots of right rudder now.
Sorry, yeah.
You're good.
And rotate.
You got a mower off the left side.
Don't see him, but I believe you. All right.
Good job.
That was fun. Kind of wild.
Yeah, steep, huh?
Kind of wild.
We even touched down before the 1,000 footers.
That's cool.
So we went from 600 feet above the field within a half mile to the field. That was about a half mile final, maybe a little more.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So slips are very useful,
Absolutely.
but again, don't do them with flaps in these older airplanes.
Right.
How about we do one more normal landing and we go find something else to do, because we're at 0.7 or 0.8 right now.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yep.
And it is 840.
Good. Excellent climb performance today.
Yeah, doing good. Still not no crazy 500 feet per minute or 700, but it's getting 500 pretty, not a crazy 700, but it's getting 500 pretty easily.
Yep. I'm trying to keep it between 80 and 85 just for cooling, and I don't want to go any slower than that.
Yeah. Everything's, speaking of that, engine instruments are looking good.
I've been making a point to look over there. I realized I didn't do that, and so I'm making it as part of my scan just to look over there and see. All right, we're going to turn here.
Sorry. I'm trying to see if I can find a radio station.
I'm also not looking around outside as much as I should be for just other things.
Yeah.
I want to get better about that too, because that's obviously pretty important.
Yeah. And I'm guilty of it. I think a lot of guys are.
All right, I'm going to start my turn in 3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
Right about now.
Yeah. Just kind of take a picture where that runway looked like it was.
Yeah. And I'm going to roll out now. A little quicker. The nose down as we get to pattern altitude. Power comes out to about 2200-ish. I like it. Just a little bit close again, because I'm not holding these ailerons slightly to the right.
Yeah, you want to center it. So
Just-
feel where the pressure starts?
Yeah,
It's about right
that's something.
there. You can feel where the pressure starts on the ailerons. Turn to your right a little more. You're getting a little close. Yep. That looks good. A little more maybe.
Look at me hold pattern altitude though.
Look at you, man. You've nailed it every time.
Nailed it.
We'll go ahead and give him a call.
Clarksburg Tower, Skyhawk 3852 Lima, midfield to left downwind, runway 21.
That's 52 Lima, runway 21, clear for dock.
Clear for the option, runway 21, 52 Lima.
Yeah, and another thing, you don't have to say his name every time.
Okay.
Usually after
just for establishing?
Yeah, after the establishment,
right,
you can...
car beat's coming in. Gonna come down to 17. This is a normal landing this time?
Yep, just a normal landing.
And burst notch flaps.
Got my Ono bar, I love this thing. I can just hang on over here.
Yep. About 300 feet per minute or so, give or take. Still getting a little squishy over there. I'm creeping in.
Slowly, so at least you're noticing that you're creeping.
Yeah, I'm a creeper. I'm a creeper. A little power, a little...
What was that country song? Creeper? I think that's actually what it's called.
All right, I'm going to start my base turn. I think I'm going to start my base turn about now, I think.
Yep, fuzz low. Not too bad.
What?
Yeah.
I guess I believe you. You've probably landed here about 17,200 times.
I wish I had that many landings.
Oh, roll.
Yeah, you're perfect, man. No, you're perfect. Usually how I tell, see if the trees, if those trees are kind of like coming across the infield to the numbers.
A little low. Okay.
Yeah.
There, but I'm not now.
No, you're good. Right on. 1900 on the
All right,
base.
how about the next notch of flaps coming in? That's 20. We're under 85. Well, we barely were, so I probably should have checked that a little better.
Yeah, fuel's still balanced and engine instruments are in the green.
We're going to throttle back just a little bit, so our descent has stopped. So bring the power back.
Good.
Maybe even a little bit more. So I think we might be drifting a little high now. I feel about like I'm going to start my final turn right about now.
Yep, go for it. Look out at your runway now, establish the bank, and roll right into it. Hold it. Roll it out now. Nice. And just keep that descent right where it's at. Get us on the glide slope.
Okay.
Perfect. Alright, reduce the power, or push the nose over. Probably a little bit of both.
Some combination. Yeah, I was going to say some combination of both those things.
Yeah.
I'd like to slow down a little bit too. Which we will when the flaps come in.
Yeah, go ahead and pull that power on now. Staying high.
I see the first light.
There's the
little
second
left.
light.
Okay, a little power. Last notch of flaps going to come in here. Yeah. A little fast. We're going to be high again here in a second.
Just reduce the power.
Yeah. Speed is right on the money. All right, I'm going to start pulling the power slowly. Slowly.
All right, that motor pulled out in front of us. Go around.
Go around?
Yep.
Where is he? I don't even see him.
That's a joke. It's a simulated go around.
Oh, look at you. All right, we've got a little slow though.
Carb heat.
Oh yeah, carb heat. Carb heat, that's why I'm slow. Immediately to 20.
Yeah, right.
52 Lima going around.
52 Lima, roger.
Yeah, so if he clears you for the option, you don't have to say it. It's good habit, good practice.
Gotcha.
Now if you're cleared for landing.
All right, let's get another notch out there if we can.
Go ahead. You got positive rate, flaps 10. That's good. Just don't hold it up as long.
Okay.
Remember, up it's shorter.
Oh, because of the resistance of the wind.
Right.
And I still feel like they could come out all the way.
Yep, you can take them out. You're above rotation.
Yeah.
And you got a positive rate. Okay. Now trim it out.
Good job. Thank you for that little fun thing. Although I was about to nail my own completely by myself landing.
We're gonna do one more. I had to do it though.
I like it. Thanks for that. Carb heat, I got to remember. Could you tell I was thinking, why am I not? I need to be.
We're not climbing. You know, it's funny. I did the same thing in the multi-engine the other day. He gave me an engine failure on takeoff, so we were like 600 feet.
Oh yeah.
And then he pulls the power back on my engine. So my mind's going through my flow. So, you know, pitch for get the nose down because it's not going to climb as fast.
Yeah.
And then push everything to the wall, but I walked right over top of the throttles. Because he had pulled the one back.
6 Clarksburg ground cross runway 2 at Echo, proceed main ramp.
Why am I still descending? Flapping gears up, I've done everything, and I look, and he grabs my throttle and pushes it forward.
Wow.
But something in my mind was saying, you know, he set the throttles, don't touch them. But
yeah.
Oh, like we were climbing at 6,000 feet. Why am I not climbing down here?
I should have known that was simulated, but I see you. I have so much trust in you. I believed you that a mower pulled out in front of me.
It's potential. Stuff happens.
I know. Not likely though. All right. That's awesome. Good for you.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, Tyler. At least you're giving me one more shot at it here, because I was all like,
you were looking too good. I had to give you it. I felt bad for even doing it, but I had to.
killing me.
Level 66, roger. Car 52 Lima, runway 21, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 21, 3852 Lima.
Great.
This is starting, I gotta be honest, things are starting to feel...
Natural.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like this makes sense.
Good. That's what I want to hear. Alright, after this one we'll go out and spend a little time introducing those two.
Yeah. Nice day.
Yeah, beautiful.
All right, we're beam the numbers, Tyler. So at this moment, I'm going to pull carb heats. I'm going to pull power down to 1700, and I'm going to insert 10 degrees of flaps into the airplane, so to speak.
I'm trying to hold it together over here.
And we will begin our descent. And I crashed myself in just a little bit. I would love for him to like rebalance this so that straight is straight.
Yeah.
My habit is to hold it straight, and I'm crunching into my... I gotta get the descent going too, holy cow.
You got her going a little bit. Alright, we're kind of flying away from the airport, so go ahead and start your base.
Good, I want a little extra room to nail this landing this time.
That's right.
Alright, we're gonna come up on 2-1. Yeah, I do use my directional gyro. I should be checking it here every time we come back out again for the pattern to make sure it's reasonably. That's pretty close.
Yeah, it's good. Looks fine.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close. All right, I need to do a couple of things here. I need to pull the power just a little bit more because we're just a little bit high, I think. And I'm gonna bring in another notch of flaps because we were under 85. I did check that time. Don't worry, Jay. The flaps are still attached.
It's 80. It's under 100.
Oh, all flaps under 100?
Yep.
Oh, that's the white arc. Okay.
Yep, white arc.
Well then.
You kept saying 85. I was wondering what you was talking about.
I thought. Oh, it's 85 knots. I bet. What's 100 miles an hour?
85 knots.
Yeah, that's up. That's simulator kicking in there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 80 miles per hour on base feels pretty good.
Yeah. Clear on
final looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and start my final turn here. Turn to final. Look at the runway.
Not too much rudder.
Yeah.
There you go.
Overshot just a little bit.
Slightly, man. It's just very little. Correctable.
Never chase that. Where people get into trouble. Chasing that back around. I'll pull out power just a little bit. We're just a little high. A little bit more even. I'm going to bring in the third notch of flaps. 30 degrees of flaps. Keep the nose down. I'm going to pull out power all the way. Don't tell me about a lawnmower. I'm going to bring in a little bit of power. I'm going to try to keep us right on the center line here. Alright, I'm going to start reducing power. Slowly and pull it back.
Center southwest, 2298, flight level 380.
Power's out. Oh, yeah. A little too high.
Calling check last time frequency, transmitting on Clarksburg Tower 126.7.
Tell me about it.
You started that round out just a fuzz too high.
Too early, didn't I?
Yep.
Okay, flaps are up.
But you felt it. You feel it coming down?
Yeah.
You pulled back.
I tried to save it as best I could.
Hey, you did good. As long as you pull up, that's the key. Get that nose up.
How bad was that on a hard scale? That wasn't terrible, was
Oh
it?
gosh, no.
Okay.
I've had some I walked away from, and I didn't know how in the world I was walking away from.
Is that right?
Yeah, I had one guy come in here, and we touched down, and I felt like I just landed on a carrier. Like I literally, my head came down on my seat. We landed so hard.
Let's tell him intentions. What do you want me to tell him we want to do?
Tell him we want to depart to the east. Depart the pattern to the east.
All right. Tower 3852 Lima, we'd like to depart the pattern to the east at this time.
Tower 52 Lima, roger, approved as requested.
Roger, approved as requested, 3852 Lima, thanks.
Tower 52 Lima, thanks for the traffic.
No problem.
Good practice for them too, probably, huh?
Oh yeah, this is a training tower, so this,
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So we'll get to our altitude and we have a
52 Lima, frequency change approved.
change approved, 3852 Lima, thanks, good day.
Yeah, so just go ahead and start to turn toward east if you'd like. A little low, but it's okay.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, gentle. We'll go find some power lines to play with. Not in.
That sounds
over
terrible.
top of, but
Skyhawk 716 Hotel, Clarksburg Tower, stand by for squawk.
that's my peeps.
Is it?
Yeah. Who's in Tango Hotel this morning? That's our brand new one.
Ooh.
Alright, that sounded like trash on my radio, so I don't know if it was you. How about now?
You sound 5x5. How about me?
You sound good. That number 2 radio is having a hard time in this plane, I guess.
Gotcha.
How you doing this morning, Craig?
Oh, trying to get my own 4 hours. Next 3 flights are solos, so I'll just be sitting on my butt.
Who you got in there?
Dodgel right now. I got Campbell next.
Johnny D.
I mean,
That's perfect.
I was gonna say, it's 85. Trimmed, everything's
Swag-tastic.
flying itself.
More swag than Jimmy Swaggart.
Oh, Jimmy.
Let's turn to the left of the cloud, fog bank, not a cloud.
I see the tower.
Yeah, that's the only one around here that we really concern ourselves with. Just stay right here, 2,500. This is probably the only airplane that I like just cruising around in, because it's just like a cruising airplane.
Yeah.
Man.
Pull the power out. So
Let's do turns around a point. Let's go over here just a little bit. This little community, I don't know where this is. Yeah, that's good. 22. If you want to go 21, you may. Maneuvering speed is right at.
I was wrong. I think it's 122 miles per hour, but we.
That's at max gross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just keep flying there, and I'll. It is 122. What it says down there on your little placard.
I can't hardly read
It's
that.
the very bottom of that placard is where it talks about it at. Well, we can't do it here. We're still in the Delta. Yeah, just keep going up that way. I've wondered why I've never done maneuvers out here, because this is beautiful, but it's still in the airspace.
No, I guess we're not really a leaning level, but I guess we could a little.
We can try.
If there's any to give. A little bit.
Oh, you can always give some. You just gotta be. You shouldn't lean below 3,000, but
Gotcha.
density altitude wise, we're about 3,000.
But we also think this may be a little rich, right?
I don't know.
There it was.
What is this?
What?
Where am I? Is this Route 50? Yeah, this is 50. Man.
Fog back.
Hey, Greg, what practice are you going to?
We'll be over Tiger Lake, 35.
Roger. We're going to be north of Tiger at 25 doing ground reference.
Okay, copy that.
Is Is that your practice area frequency?
That's the Falcon Ops is what we call it for the flight school. We're out of the
Good to
Delta.
know.
Yeah. So anytime I'm buzzing around out here, because we're a majority of the practice area traffic, I just go ahead and make a little call and.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, at least monitor it. So it probably, I don't know what's up with that number 2 doing that.
I'm gonna have to have that looked at too.
I think it may be this. I remember Gene kind of talking about it.
I'm not plugged in though to anything.
What
That's
is
just
that?
dead-ended. It's an iPad cord, but I'm not plugged in.
Let's set it out since we're not plugged
Okay.
into it. Let's try it now. Hey Greg, test my comm 2 now. You're pretty broken, but I can barely understand you. Huh.
Weird.
Yeah, a little bit. We'll just have to use comm 1.
Yeah.
So do you understand how this
I
works?
do. That's
okay.
a transmit.
Yeah.
You select which one you're transmitting on. This top row is what's in the speaker, and here bottom row is what we're listening to in our
Man,
headphones.
I've been doing their homework.
Been playing Flight Simulator.
That's right.
Good.
All right, so what do you want to do first? Turns about a point or S turns?
Whatever you prefer. Well, if we can find a spot. I mean, I see power lines.
There's
in
a
our
perfect
right
lake right there for it. So if it turns around a point, we're actually at the, see this little pond right here? We're at the perfect distance and everything.
The man-made pond?
Yeah, so just go ahead and roll into a standard rate turn here. Well, not standard rate, I'm sorry. Just put it right on there and just track a perfect circle. That couldn't have worked out any nicer without planning it. 2,500 feet is about 1,000 out. It looks about like 1,000 to me. But the only thing is we didn't enter on the downwind. So in theory, if the wind is blowing this way, we should have entered on a probably easterly heading. We entered on a northerly heading. Yep, so keep that turn coming. Let's actually just fly out through here. Let's do it the right way.
Okay.
So we found our point. We'll maintain 2,500. No fog around Fairmont. Bueno. So look around your lake and find things to fly over. See those houses over there?
Yeah.
That'll be like your first point to fly over. That's about a half mile. It's really hard to start measuring distance initially. So just let's use 100 miles an hour as our maneuvering speed.
Okay.
So we might need a little more power to get there. You don't have to use maneuvering speed on turned around a point. Traffic 5 o'clock, is that us?
It's got to be. Yeah, same altitude.
In the same direction. All right, go ahead. Let's make a little horse track back toward it. How close are we to the Delta? Actually, start your turn back to the right. We can't go in. That's too close.
There's another little pond by the power line, still too close. Let's go, well, we're heading.
Keep it going north. I got some spots up here, but I just happened to see that pond there, and it looked awful nice.
See the tower, which is no factor, but it's...
Where's that?
Cell tower, right
Yeah.
in front.
That's actually right on the approach path for the runway. Look at your runway.
Yeah, it sure is.
Splits it right in the middle.
Yeah, let's get out of there.
Yeah, that's a pain in the rear. I want to go ahead and listen to Fairmont.
Yeah.
I want to listen on the second one. We can listen, just can't talk. Alright, just go over
Except
there.
it sounds like crap. Can't hear anything hardly.
That's true. Well, the 80s came through fine.
It did, didn't it?
I wonder what it sounds like now. Let's see if we can troubleshoot.
Crappy.
Surrounding area, so high loss flight service frequencies. Advise, initial contact at Delta. Watch for tower information, Delta 1253 Zulu, wind 210 at 4.
Pretty good right there.
10. Sky clear below 12,000
I'll play with the
feet.
throttle for a second.
Temperature 22, dew point 19er, altimeter 3001. Runway 21, visual approach in use. That's Airman. Runway 21, high loss.
I don't know.
I'm just trying to be level for a minute so I can...
Yeah, go for it. Straight, level, unaccelerated. That's good. Fairmont traffic 352 Lima is about 4 miles to the southeast. We'll be maneuvering east of the airfield at 2,500 Fairmont. Alright, so turn to the right out through here. This is the only thing bad about ground reference is spending so much time looking for something to do it on in a good spot that you're away from people. And it is early. We might give somebody the wake-up call. There's Skip's house. You remember Skip?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right here. Cool. So if you find anything that you want to use, we can use.
I mean, it doesn't even matter, right? I mean, like our
not for turns on a point.
could be a red barn.
Anything. Yeah.
That's right off my left. Do you see
something
it?
prominent?
Do you
Yeah, go
see
ahead.
Do you
Is
see
it a little close? Yep. So just hook around to the right here. Make a right turn. Set it up where we come. We're on the right heading. We need to be heading downwind, which we are. The wind's from the west. So just keep this turn coming. Make it a little wide. And now start rolling your bank out so you'll go further this way.
Okay.
There you go. Make sure, yeah, we got a big red barn. The best.
I don't know why I'm getting self-hits on here because I put in the hex code of our transponder.
How in the world did you get that?
It's on the license. It's on the FAA's
Oh
website.
my goodness.
Roger, traffic 5 is 3000 north side of the prison, back to Beaver, last call.
That's Beaver, Pennsylvania. That's way up north. Yeah, for some reason the FAA or the FCC gave us the same frequency. So we pick up their crap too.
Alright, where's my red barn?
It's over here. Roll out for a second, look for it. I've lost it too, but I know it's over
It's got to
there.
be behind the trees.
I know it's over there.
And Falcon Ops 716 Tango Tails entering the east practice area, 4000 just south of Tiger.
Where? There it is.
I see it.
Gotcha.
So we want to. This would be if wind is from the west, which is there.
Yeah, we're in a headwind.
I told him to be
We
there
want to
about
enter
9:30.
The downwind. We're on the
You just
upwind.
have them, go out pre-flight BK. They will need fuel, so if you could call them over, call the fuel truck over, and just top off BK. It's not going to take much, but it.
All right, turn to your left just a little more to give us some spacing.
Will do.
Good. All right, now start whipping it back. Kind of do a little teardrop shape. Whip it back in. Drop that Gatorade, the fuel for champions.
Yeah, and I didn't drink any of it.
Yeah. So we want to be about 1,000 feet. We're probably a little above that. So if you want to descend down to maybe 22-ish, because the airport's it's in a little valley type deal.
Okay.
Yep, keep about a 30-degree bank going.
Okay.
Looking for it. See it there? We're going to be close again, but we'll just work with it. Right here.
Yeah, I see it.
All right.
We may just have to enter at this weird angle.
That's fine. Go through east. Go to like a 110. There you go. Yeah, 24 is looking good. That's about 1,000.
Okay.
All right, look right there. Just hold those wings level. You're
Okay.
entering on a 110.
110, 110. All right.
And now just track a circle around it. So with the tailwind, we should be at our greatest amount of bank because we got the greatest ground speed. Now the wing's falling behind it, but we're going to look for ground points to fly over. So just beyond the power lines.
Yeah.
We can use those here in a second. Perfect. Yep. Turn's looking good.
I'm going to start shallowing.
Just a little
teeny
power,
bit.
a little slow. There you go. Altitude's perfect. Shallowing it out. Did you look at that thing on bold method?
I did not.
But you're doing what it's basically saying to do. All right, start turning back in. Don't let it drift too far away. Perfect. See these houses right here? That'd probably be something good
Right
to fly
below
over.
us?
Yeah. Put the gardens in the back.
Yep.
Good. We'll just do one rotation. He can ask you to do several, but unless you want to do a second one to get the gist of it, you're pretty much nailing it.
I will
right now.
definitely want to set up better when I'm doing it in my check ride.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We've got plenty of time before that.
Yeah, that was really
Rushed.
kind of rushed into it.
So see, we're a little close now. See how
Yeah.
far down the strut it is?
Yeah.
So last bank on this upwind side. Yep, just go ahead and roll it back in. Real easy, and you're going to have to add that bank up as your ground speed increases. Let's do another lap.
Okay.
This
Hello.
one- Yep, ballooned it up a little bit. It's
Yeah.
okay.
What's the altitude with 100 plus or minus 100 feet? I'll turn
Yes,
around.
plus or minus 100.
Okay.
Everything on private is that.
Okay. Well, then I didn't fail from the altitude, but
That's
I
right.
did from the distance.
It's still a little close. So go ahead, just keep the turn coming, just use less bank.
Predator Charger 5 Whiskey Whiskey East Palestine 3000 back to Beaver, last call.
So
There
wind is
we
from
go.
the west, which is behind us now. So this should be our steepest area, right?
Right, that's correct. Now roll it out. See the wing catching up to it? If you put the wing on it, usually it does pretty good. Sometimes it doesn't if the wind's real strong, but days like today, where the wind's not real strong, putting the wing on it will help keep that distance. I roll it out just a little bit, so let us catch up with it so we can pivot on it.
Yeah, I see.
There
I'm starting to understand what I'm looking at now.
Yeah.
It's relative location to the wing and the strut.
Kinda. It's more about the ground track, but this will help with that ground track. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, for my...
Now we caught up with it, and just play with your bank angle to keep it in that same spot. So it's going back in front of us. So roll the bank out a little bit. Hold it right there. Let it catch back up with us, or let us catch back up with it. Okay, a little more bank. Start to see it creeping behind. A little more bank in. More bank. You can go up to 45. All right, it's going behind, so just right there. Hold it. We could afford to be a little further away from it, especially like right there.
Yeah.
But that's a turnaround point-ish, and roll that on your 110, so keep that turn coming. Probably would help if we were a fuzz lower too. We might be high, which is making it also harder.
No, not 2,500.
Yeah, according to this, we're not quite at 1,000, which is pretty nice that you have.
Missed my rollout by 10 degrees too.
That's all right now. That's
fail.
Standards, 10 or 110. It's not a fail.
I want to be better than that.
You're getting it. That's the first time I ever doing it.
That's true.
All right, westerly wind. If you look right back here, how perfect those power lines are running perpendicular.
All right, so it's from behind us. So the idea of this maneuver, right, is to be ending your turn right as you cross.
That's exactly right.
And no more than like 3 seconds.
If you want to start to the left, we should enter on a downwind, so we need to get back on that side.
Wait, let me think about that. What? On the other side of the power
We need to be
lines?
on the other side of the power lines and start on the downwind, because we're upwind right now.
Gotcha.
Good on time. It's 9:05. A little after. 9:10.
I'm going to nail the landing at Fairmont.
You better. Tiger Leg, man. Or not the Tiger River. Valley Falls. Yeah, let's take her on down. Let's go down to about 23. That might help with this altitude or the feeling of being. All right, let's go. There, good. You're maintaining above 21.
I tried. I was watching that.
Okay.
And I was also watching that.
Yeah, good. I was. See how much it made it drop? Right about there is its happy spot.
Yep.
That's a bad thing. I should never do that. Don't push the button. Don't push the button in flight.
Right. Yank that out.
Right. I just feeling that nice spot. You can actually feel it on the linkage. All right, so go ahead and start a little left turn. We'll just whip her back around.
Still going to come on down a little bit.
Yeah, just 100 feet. So this power, just push the nose down some. Let that airspeed build while you're doing it. Get us up closer to our maneuvering speed. Again, you don't have to be at maneuvering speed on ground reference, but it's a good speed to kind of think about. You're not going to break the airplane if you're below it. Yeah, so 2,200 RPM or so. Looking for our power lines. I lost them. There they are. See them in front of us? Roll it out about now. You'll see them better as we cross over them.
I hope so.
Yeah, roll it out. See them running right through there?
Kind of.
Or across the ridge line over there?
Yeah, it's going to be hard to...
You'll notice when we're over them. All right, roll it out to your right a little bit.
I can't really... Okay, yeah, no, I see the line. I see the line.
Good, 2,300 pin and 2,200 on the RPM.
Okay, feel pretty good about that?
I feel great.
All right, so...
On the downwind side, here, this one you can pivot with the wing. It's pretty cool. Nice and square. Here, look on both sides.
Yep, I see it.
Perfect. All right, roll into it. Looking at the power lines. This is all ground reference. There you go. Hold it right there. Just put it right on the power line itself.
Like the wing tip?
Yep, pretty much. Up to 45 degrees of bank.
This would be the steep part.
Yep, and start rolling it out. Looking at the tip of your wing. Just keep it right on that power line, just like that.
I see.
and you're descending, so pitch it up. Start easily rolling it out to keep it right on that power line.
I see, all the way over
Yeah,
there.
now watch, hold it right there for a second. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, keep that turn coming. Wings level, look at that, nailed it, back to the right.
And then to the right.
Slowest amount of bank here, so real small. Little right pedal, altitude's perfect. Airspeed is at 90 miles per hour, good. Hold that right there. And this one's a little different.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna roll more bank in on the back side of it. So pitch back and add bank. Add more bank. Yep, catch your rate up. Good. It's a timing game. Yep. Hold it. Alright, start rolling it out slowly. Left pedal. Roll, 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 roll.
Ooh, didn't quite
Not
make
back.
it.
Good, not too bad though. Was that him talking to me?
I don't know, I didn't hear.
Was that you, Greg?
Yeah, what's your 20?
I'm like 3 miles east of Fairmont Airport.
Okay, copy that. We're over the golf courses over Grafton. Just wanted to know.
Yep, perfect. Alright, hold it right there. Altitude's looking pretty good. Kind of dipping a little bit on them. Alright, roll it out about now. You got 3 seconds of wings level. 1, 2, 3, back to the right. We'll do one more and this will be the last one. So maybe try a little more bank.
Here on this one?
Yep, a little pedal right there.
Oh man, look how uncoordinated.
That's alright, that's a coordination exercise. More bank, put that wing on down on the... See, we're not flying far enough away from them in order to... So maybe less bank instead of more bank. Keep that turn coming, more bank, 45 degrees. Put it right on the power line, like that right there. Good. Start rolling it out, roll wings level, snap it up there. There you go. Good job.
All right.
What do you feel about that?
Yeah. Well, I think I will be able to get my arms around that at some point.
Simulated.
Okay, right in front of us. I'm going right here. I already found my field, I think. Let me look around. Let me get a better idea. Oh, we're so close to the airport. Based on my glide, but I can't make it.
No, you won't make it.
Crap, Tyler. That field doesn't look good anymore because we're right on top of it, and it's a little bit of a hill.
So you probably can't see these.
Where? I can't, but I can. Yeah. Looking for power lines.
There's a big one right here underneath of us. We're right on top of it.
And I pitched for 80. Boy, we'd have been screwed just there. Yeah,
Got some stuff over here. There's a big one right under us.
Yeah.
So just make a little downwind here. Go and hook her to the right. Lots of right pedal. Good. See it here?
Oh, yeah.
Big flat. That's what I saw. I had to do it.
Why don't you get us out of this?
No, we're not done yet. No power lines. We're good. Yeah, so we kind of cut her close, but...
Yeah, we can get it if we had to.
All right, just roll it out. Let's climb straight ahead.
Okay.
All right, your power.
I got it.
Your
Carb in.
Yep. Do a VX climb, so climb us out at about 80. Let's climb us up 2,000. That'll get us at pattern altitude for Fairmont. All right, go ahead and start your right turn here.
I can't wait to see that on cloud over boy.
So if I had anything to say,
yeah.
You pitched for glide. You got time. You had a little time to do a restart, but the biggest thing is finding somewhere to go, right? And we didn't quite have a well enough established spot. Yeah. So kind of balancing between doing that and trying to get the thing started again.
Yeah.
Next time I'll give you a little more time and we can work on it. Go ahead and call Fairmont traffic. Oh, sorry.
Console traffic, Pilatus 4 Whiskey Alpha
Deploy power back to
20 miles to the east.
Go and turn on your downwind. We'll do 2
inbound console.
Yeah. Fairmont traffic, Sky 3852 Lima, entering left downwind, runway 23, Fairmont.
Good. And Greg, 52 Lima, we're starting to pattern at Fairmont.
All right, copy that, thanks.
All right. Perfect. Little right rudder. Keep it right there. Just keep that turn coming. How'd that make you feel? Ask you a question and then do that to you. Pretty dirty. Pretty dirty, huh?
Yeah, but that's what it is. I mean, it's not going to happen at a good time. Well, I mean, you know, when is a good time?
Is it ever a good time?
No, that's what I'm saying. So, That's the kind of stuff I need to be doing.
All right, go ahead and get your carb heat on. Just one less thing to worry about at the little airports. Okay, let's do 4 landings real quick.
Mixtures on bows, trim, flaps are up, mixture is full, rich, throttles, appropriate, carb heats, lights.
Yeah, good.
And seatbelts and straps. Okay, we're gonna bring the power back here. And our first notch of flaps. That feels about my first notchy.
Yeah.
1700. We're a little far, maybe.
What, you mean far from the runway?
Yeah, no?
Nope, we're
Okay.
right on.
All right, good.
Remember, we can use the water plant up here on top of the hill, Morris Park,
Roger.
as a distance. And it's just a narrower runway. It's a sight pictured thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Bang, bang, bang. Everything looks good. Let's go ahead and turn to the left.
Fairmont traffic, Sky 3852 Lima, turning base, runway 23, Fairmont.
Yeah, looking good.
A little left rudder. Dang, I'm
There you
a
go.
little disappointed in my
okay.
in my rudder use today.
Don't beat yourself up. You're doing good. You did good for the whole time down there, and I didn't have to say anything. You were right on it. And I was telling myself, this guy's right on it, so don't worry about it.
All right, I'm not worried. All right, I'm going to bring in second notch here.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
That's more than okay.
All right, good. Glad to hear that. The descent coming down. We're
Yep.
a little bit pitched in towards the runway.
Yeah, but we're a little high, so go ahead and reduce that power out.
Just a little.
80 miles per hour.
80 miles. I like that I can see the runway. Oh, look, East West Stadium.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start my final turn.
Go ahead,
That's
turn
okay.
it. Go ahead and start.
Fairmont traffic, Sky 3852 Lima, turning final, runway 23, Fairmont.
Yeah, just keep that power all the way out to idle or way high. There's no glide assisting device on this one, so it's just kind of a...
Got to eyeball it.
Yeah, it's a night picture for sure.
Power's all the way out.
Good. Hear that propeller windmilling?
Yeah. Pitch for 80.
Console traffic flash 4 Whiskey Alpha is 18 miles to the east at 7,000 descending.
I feel like bringing in a
Be
little power.
inbound for runway 5
Do some
console.
flaps. Leave the power out. We're still high.
Okay, third notch, last notch flaps.
Yep. We can actually go forward if you'd like. It's your choice. We still got a lot of altitude to lose and plenty of airspeed, so we'll just
I
leave
don't
it
know
right
about
here.
plenty.
Alright. Low power now.
Yeah.
There we go. That's more of the glide that we want right here.
Yeah, I feel good about that.
Yep. Slowly close that throttle. Close it. Close it. Pull, 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 pull. Hold, not too hard.
Sorry.
You're good, you're good. Don't be sorry.
That wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all.